book lovers, it is G-Swizz here, and I am here today with the VidCon Small YouTuber tag. So first of all, I do want to apologize as to like the state everything's in right now. I am currently using my old setup in front of my window instead of using my artificial lighting. I'm just gonna go with it because I'm currently packing for VidCon and I decided to do this video last minute. I'm literally filming this the day before I leave for VidCon. So let's hope that I edit it and I uploaded it on the same day as well, because that would be really funny if I didn't and I just filmed this for no particular reason. I'd just be talking to the void. I just had the urge to film this tag. I had no idea this tag existed till 10 minutes ago and I just decided I'm doing this. I'm not throwing away my shot. So in all honesty, I don't actually know who this tag was created by, but I heard from the video I was watching, this tag has been running for years. However, I haven't seen any Australian YouTubers, at least the ones that I watch, do a VidCon tag yet. So if you're an Australian YouTuber out there, if you've done a VidCon tag, let me know and I'll check it out. But yeah, I've just decided I wanted to be a part of this. I'm an Australian YouTuber. Australia has VidCon too, so I want to do a tag about VidCon because it's not like we're missing out on having VidCon. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna get started with the tag questions. So promise number one is introduce yourself. So hello, my name is Grace. I'm from the channel G-Swizzelbooks, which is obviously the channel you're currently watching me on right now. I don't know, what else should I mention? I'm from Sydney, Australia, so I'm not from the state that we're having VidCon at, so I will be flying in. I like to party. Promise number two of this tag is why are you going to VidCon? I'm weird. And VidCon's full of weird people. that's such a funny way to say it. What I meant to say is I go for the creator aspect of it. There are a bunch of people that go there just to see their favorite creators or to just watch the panels or have fun and stuff. I personally get excited about VidCon and I attend VidCon as a creator because I just get excited about the overall concept of VidCon. All these creators are coming together from different states in Australia. We're literally uniting as creators. It's the one time of the year where we see each other in person, not behind the camera lens, but we see each other in person and we're like, wow, you're just like me. I'm just like you. This is our grind. This is what we do. That aspect of VidCon is my favorite, and being that I've been to a VidCon, I went last year. Last year was the first Australian VidCon. Going to VidCon and experiencing that for the very first time in my life was just so amazing. Getting to do it again and do it every single year, that's definitely something that I am going to make a priority because it's just an amazing atmosphere and I 110% recommend to anybody who hasn't attended VidCon and who is a creator. Problem number three is what are you most excited about for VidCon? Pretty much what I just said. That in itself makes me very excited. I'm also pretty excited to see some popular YouTubers. Even though I don't really follow the YouTube game as much as I used to back when I was in high school, I'm still pretty excited to see people like Hank Green and Thomas Sanders. Thomas Sanders is coming and he was like one of my favorite Viners of all time, so I think going to his Q&A would be awesome. But then reuniting with people as well and going to Melbourne because I only get that luxury once a year. It's a good place for shopping, so it's exciting. Problem number four is what are you least excited about for VidCon? I don't know. Based off of what I've experienced from VidCon, I don't know if there's something that I'm not excited about. The limited time that I'll have there to see people or maybe collaborate with people might be my least exciting factor, but that's just based off of time and circumstance. That's nothing to do with the actual event itself. Possibly the fact that not every single one of the booktuber friends that I have that actually live in Melbourne or just booktubers in general in Australia will be there. If you guys are, and if you don't already know, we have a booktube community networking session that will be happening on Sunday, the 2nd of September at 1 p.m. in room 209. Honestly, that will be so exciting. I'm so excited about that. And there will be giveaways. Don't miss out because then you'll miss out on the amazing giveaways we have. However, you have to have a creator pass in order to attend. So make sure you have a creator pass before you go to VidCon this year so that you can join us. But yeah, I think my least favorite part about that is that I know that not everybody is able to make it and I want to see everybody, but it's understandable. But there are many every years to come. Prompt number five is what are you bringing to VidCon? And you need to be specific. Okay, so I am going to bring a lot of carrot and celery sticks. That is a specific thing because in between my amazing week of indulgence at Melbourne, I will need to eat healthily because this year I am on a health train, as some of you guys have noticed. Yes, I have lost 26 kilos this year so far, and that's been a whole lot of hard work, but I am going to be a bit loose at Melbourne, but I still need to make sure that I'm balancing it out with my healthy lifestyle pretty much. So I need to snack healthily. I am going to bring some comic books. These were just conveniently right next to me, and these are the comic books that I'm bringing, which is awesome. Devotional, because I need to stay committed. I'm going to be bringing this camera. I am going to be bringing my laptop so that I can film and edit vlogs, because I'm attempting to vlog during VidCon this year, because I told myself that I would. My New Year's resolution for this year was that I was going to do it at VidCon this year, and so that has been something that I've challenged myself with for the past year. I don't know if I'm mentally ready for that yet, but I'm gonna try, because there are people out there that find vlogging so easy to do. I don't find it easy to do. I feel like it's a lot, but people just do it anyway. I don't know how people do it, but I'm gonna try to do it. And speaking of vlogging, I will be taking my GorillaPod. I've already attempted to vlog with this, and then I ended up deleting the vlog footage because I just couldn't continue on with the vlog. I've already tested this out. This works wonders. It's so good. Other than that, I would just have to say clothes and toiletries, an outfit per day, so that I don't overpack, because I want to shop. And no, if you're wondering, I'm not taking any heavy books because I want to be able to book shop. Question number 6 is, if you could create any panel or event, what would it be and who would be a part of it? I would say a booktube panel, because I hear so many amazing things about the booktube panel that happens at VidCon in the US. It's so awesome. But I'm hoping and praying that one day the Australian booktube community will expand and we could do events like that. I think that that would be awesome, and then people would be interested in attending those events. It would be a dream come true. That's the type of event that I totally dream of, and I feel like that this year doing the networking session is the very start of that potential dream. I feel like that's a vision that we are striving for, and I don't know, we might make it in 10 years. Not now, but maybe in 10 years. And finally, question number 7. What does your ideal day at VidCon look like? I don't know. Like, I've only experienced VidCon once. The concept of VidCon is just amazing in itself. Some of everything that I've said before, I'm pretty much repeating myself, but just being a part of a creative community and just coming together, like, that in itself is an ideal day, any day of my life. But it's definitely an ideal day at VidCon. Like, just meeting other creators would be awesome. But an ideal day would definitely be meeting other Australian booktubers. I hope that one day the rest of the Australian booktube community comes to VidCon and we can just all unite and we can all go to panels and discussions together and networking sessions and just have food together. Oh, here's something that's ideal. Remaking a song or making a parody of a song like Christina Pollen and Bananas Books does every single year. I think that that would be really cool. We'd have a meeting spot and everything, and we could just film something together. We could just do a collaboration. That would be amazing. That's my ideal day at VidCon Australia. It needs to happen one time. I mean, it might not happen this year, but if we do enough planning for next year, something might potentially happen. Who knows? Alright, I guess that's gonna be it for this very spontaneous video today, book lovers. If you're also Australian and if you're coming to VidCon Australia, let me know, and who knows, we might meet. It would be awesome if we do. If you want to, you can follow me on my social medias. I'm at G-Swizzelbooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/gswizzle. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.